Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Taurus for the week of August 10th. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and hitting the hype button. Thank you. And of course, all the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from everybody. I do appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you again. Okay. Aw. You're healing. You're allowing yourself to receive love again. For some of you have been hurt in the past, and it really made you question many things in your life. Whether it was an equal participant on both sides. There could have been infidelity, painful divorce. But you are now releasing that from yourself, allowing yourself to try again, open up to see what's out there on offer. Some of you have been spending quite a bit of time on your own. Not that you don't enjoy it, but you're inquiring about having a partnership of some sort. Now, whether that's a friendship, a companion, but you really want to release all that anxiety from the past and are doing it. And the Magician, yes, you're focused on creating something beautiful for yourself. This is your turning your visions into a reality, which is beautiful because you have been feeling inspired to take action on something. And you've been, trying to balance out your life, trying to admit to yourself what you want to do. And sometimes that's the hardest person to convince is oneself. So you've started something and now you're mustering up the courage to have the follow through on it. You definitely have the willpower. You just got to keep the momentum going forward. And the World card. Well, isn't that nice to see? Things have definitely changed. You've changed for sure. But you have a different perspective on many things in your life now. You've had your accomplishments. You're very fulfilled mentally and physically for a lot of you. Looks like some of you are taking a trip, like making plans for the future for travel. There's a celebration of life, and you feel like you are heading in the right direction for the answers to many of your questions, which will free you up going forward. Yeah, the King of Rods definitely motivated to make a change. And you feel confident in your plans that you are making for this trip, what the outcome is going to be, what your expectations are. Like you are opening yourself back up into traveling again, to experiencing different circumstances. Instead of just sitting at home thinking about the possibilities, you're taking action on different things in your life in order to get the dream you want, the outcome that you desire. Yeah, and the Temptress. All right. So definitely understanding what your next move is and feeling more sure of yourself, more balance, more harmony, and you're ready for this change. You've been patiently holding yourself back, and you're very much in control of the outcome of this for many of you. And you're realizing that your inner strength is the universe trying to tell you that you're headed in the right direction, doing the right moves. So, woohoo! I'm excited for you. Yeah, Five of Swords, moving away from deceitful situations. People trying to get away with things, and you are aware of a lot of it. You really are. But now you're finally admitting that that's enough. In all relationships of your life, you are pulling back your own strength and letting people realize this is how your future is going to go. No more people running over you, telling you how to do things, you know, having consequences that they have no right to threaten you with in some cases. And you are done with it. You're moving on to something so much better for yourself, where you feel not only in control, but appreciated and welcome. Yeah, the Tower moment. Absolutely, that's coming. You know, the whole world's got to shake up in order to wake up sometimes, and you were already aware of it. You were already taking steps to help yourself. You know, this isn't a sudden change for those around you, absolutely, but it's because you've had enough. You know, this is your awakening, release, sudden insight on what it is you need to do and the steps you need to take to change your surroundings. Yeah, 2 of rods. Definitely thinking about traveling, no doubt about that. You're just waiting to hear something back before you make that next step. You know, maybe you've got in touch with somebody, or somebody's gotten in touch with you, and you're just waiting to hear back from them. You know, maybe you've asked them or told them you were coming into the neighborhood, that sort of thing, and you know that. So you're just waiting to see whether there's any callbacks, but you've made a choice already. You know, definitely travel plans are in the future, not the long future, very soon actually for a lot of you. But you're tired of waiting. You've got the results back for a lot of you on different things, and this could be in the health matter as well for some of you. You know, getting the all clear, and then you're off and running. But you're getting some good news coming in this week. An answer that you have been waiting for. And the star, yeah, woohoo, definitely starting something totally fresh. Renewal, hope, inner clarity, you know, material gains. You have faith in yourself and your beliefs and your future. So, you know, you're being in the spotlight. You're okay with that. Doesn't matter to you. You really are ready. And it looks like for some of you, it's quite a significant change, but for your better, because it's for your happiness and your future. Yeah, the Death card, letting go, moving forward, releasing yourself, understanding the next steps in your own evolution. And that is a big one for many of us out there to realize. And you're okay with that now. You've already cleared your mind, your thought process. You know, this was an ending which you knew was coming for this new beginning to come around. So there's change, transformation, an ending of a cycle. Like you won't repeat this again because you have chosen not to do so. So moving forward, the 8 of rods. Yeah, see, there it comes. Speedy action required. There's a quick change coming in for a lot of you. There's good news. News is arriving, and that is going to get you going. So you're just waiting to hear back from something. And once you do, or you get that invitation, you're off and going. So it's requiring you, though, to take some sort of action in order to start this process. And the Knight of Rods. Yeah, definitely vacation. Well, this could be by motorcycle, SUV, a train, and you're content with doing it. Like you're quite ready. You've already packed your bags for some of you. You're just waiting to get that clear, all clear, and then you're going for that. So, wow. You know, it's hard to curb your impulses this week, but you're realizing you need to do so. You need to take care of yourself first and then move forward. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, your reading is all about travel. You know, and you are ready. You've been waiting patiently to get going. So maybe you bought the tickets, but you could only get them on sale for 2 months ahead of time, and now the date and the time has arrived. So and here you come, the knight in shining armor, heart on your sleeve, making a resolution to somebody. This could be a cruise for some of you by boat, and you meet somebody that really tickles your fancy. So you are quite feeling much empowered, younger at heart, and more willing to try a new adventure. Or this could be somebody coming in towards you with this attitude. Either way, it looks so contently happy. And the the King of Swords, standing your ground. You're flooded with all kinds of new ideas. There's tons of growth here as well for all of you. It looks like if there's any kind of problems or obstacles or that, you're dealing with it. You're very objective on certain situations in your life, and you're finding solutions for any problems that arise. So you have already, stepped forward into this whole travel plan. You already figured out, how you're going to go about it, where you're going to go, where you're going to land. And it really is surprising to many. And yeah, you've done some self-sacrificing in order to achieve this, but you're being totally honest with yourself and those around you, how you're moving forward. The Lovers. Beautiful. Coming together of two like-minded people. Beautiful. Now, this could be the rekindling of a relationship that you're already in, renewing vows, that sort of thing, because there's love, harmony, relationships, unions, partnerships, very passionate as well. You guys have the same values, you align perfectly, and you're happy. This is a strength together with another. Now, wow, and you have wanted this. That's probably why you're taking this trip. Maybe you're going to see somebody that you haven't seen in a long time, and you're going to clear the air to find out whether it is a possibility of a partnership, or this could be, like I said, the rekindling of something for some of you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes, things happen, but there's definitely strength for you coming in. This person or that you are seeking or rekindling with is a very good match for you. Oh, the Hermit. Okay, well, you're taking that time out. I don't blame you. You're going really deep here. You're making a withdrawal, trying to get some really quality answers, getting more clarity on some questions of your personal self. And you're finding as you do this, just exactly you're answering your questions of what it is you truly want. And then you will go forward. But right now, you're just making that little bit of time to rest, relax, go within, meditate, self-reflect before you move forward. And the Six of Pentacles, yes, finances are looking good. There's a lot of give and take and help and receive here. There's generosity. And you're ready to release a lot of things in your life that is really helping you to change the way you look at different situations. It looks like somebody helping you as much as they are helping themselves. Like this is a really balanced give and take. So wow, that's beautiful to see for you, because you are really on the fence for a lot of this, but you decided that nothing ventured, nothing gained. So This is going to be quite the week for you. Yeah. And the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, questioning your finances. You know, some of yous, it's been hard work to get what you have. There's been a few delays, but this is success you've been waiting for. Your finances are starting to look really good. You're feeling more comfortable with yourself. You're not questioning so much of, do you have enough? And this could be because you're offering it to somebody else and you want to make sure that you can take care of them. But it is something that is going to continue to help you in the future. So if you've made some investment in the past, it's really going to start to show you that it's becoming very lucrative for yourself. All right, and your Oracle card. Get advice from somebody professional and objective. Public speaking on a movable relationship. All right. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.